If you were to buy this car and use it daily, double press the front and there's where the bag's gonna go.
Saved about 500 bucks. It saved about 1,000 plus.
Should work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's worth for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
There you go. And look at this beautifully finished carbon fiber hood. Car Sport Cup 2, so we're glad it's not raining.
I got the club going Jumanji. Jumanji, Jumanji. Shut it down the road like a bungee. Light it up, girl, pull up on me. Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. Shut it down the road like a bungee. Light it up, girl, pull up on me. Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. Light it up. Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. Party animal, ay, about to charge me like an antelope. Wait, smoking fruit like a cantaloupe. Ay, feeling sick, I got the antidote. Ay, I don't think you understand me. Watch out, it's about to be a stampede. Shorty give me head like it's hands free. Hold up, we just let the fucking suit free. Shorty on a roll like a ganji. Back from the dead like a zombie. That girl, no, she got the donkey. Wait, I got the clue.
First thing is very easy to drive.
You're in performance mode now, which means your completely engine is on.
Ah.
So if you want to change it back to hybrid, where the car will cut in and out for you, you just press the hybrid button. Yeah,
Where's the hybrid button?
Below the checkered flag. It's
oh, but
invisible.
it's not shown.
No, only when you press it, that's when
That's
it'll illuminate.
interesting.
Yeah.
So now I'm at the track day, like performance version. Is that like a normal operation? What
That's
is this?
qualifying. That's the 1000 CV engaged. So
oh, this one means it's 1,000
Your
horsepower
1000,
engaged.
yeah, yep. That's 4 beans there.
Okay.
This is the most extreme setting, yeah.
Right.
If you have it in race Matatino and
Yeah,
qualifying, it's
yeah.
supposed to belong in
Okay.
Sepang. You have to be in Sepang.
Okay.
But if for daily use, you can just go to performance if you don't want the engine,
Yep.
electric engine to kick
Okay.
in.
Okay.
Or you go to hybrid where it will be half and half.
Yep.
And then you'll have e-drive, which is solely electrical. So it's up to you which setting you'd like to be in.
Yeah, but it's very drivable. I'm gonna catch up. I love that. Sorry for not asking.
Preparing me. That's fine. That's fine. This is a taxi ride for me.
Imagine you're like, where's my phone?
Yeah. Where's my face?
Okay, that's mad. That is proper mad stuff there just now. But like all electric cars or electric propulsion, when they surge, the sensation is very different.
Yep.
You get the speed, but not that immense kinetic force, like slapping your back.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the whole thing just goes in unity.
When it
So
feels
now it's the front motors driving the car,
yes,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So technically speaking, I'm now in a front-wheel drive Ferrari.
Technically, you're in an electric Ferrari as well.
Electric Ferrari
Both.
or front-wheel drive Ferrari, all in one. And then with a flick of a button, the engine just fires up without any hesitation. It is amazing, right? How they did this. I think the electric motor that is in between the engine must have been doing some trickery there.
Yeah, very much so.
I think that the ability of car makers in sorting out suspension that can do the duality of two spectrums
Yep.
has far exceed the knowledge capacity of most car reviewers
Yeah.
to judge suspensions, you know. That's the thing with Ferraris. And I like the brake pedal feels as well.
All right.
It's very natural,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
firm, tight, precise. Yeah.
Well, like all Ferraris, carbon ceramics are standard,
Mm.
so we don't have steel anymore. carbon ceramics is standard.
Standard specs.
Yeah,
right,
standard
right.
specs. Yeah.
The only thing they are choosing is just the color of the calipers.
Basically, it's the color. Oh, sorry, in terms of brakes, yeah, it's just the color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forward.
But I like the upgraded materials of the dashboard. The older ones, there's a lot of plastics.
Right.
The vents and all that, right? These
Okay.
are all proper quality materials now. Very.
Yeah.
It's cool to the touch.
Yeah. Still, in the end, it's all customizable.
Yeah.
This car, as I was saying, compared to the Assetto Fiorano,
Yeah.
this is on one side of the spectrum. Assetto's on the other.
Okay.
Assetto had everything carbon. You tick all the boxes with Assetto Fiorano.
Oh.
This one is using the conventional material.
Yep. It's a very nice
I
material.
think it's
right?
aluminium. It feels like
Right.
aluminium.
I
Yeah.
think it's aluminium, right?
Definitely not
It
plastic,
feels
yeah.
really nice. And you can spec it in carbon and all that, right?
Yep.
But I would want this material.
Yeah, it's a bit more classy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to the touch. Very nice to the touch.
Yeah. Fantastic. Feels more substantial. And the size of the steering wheel. I'm happy with
Yeah.
the diameter.
Well, you know, Ferrari always focuses more on drivability,
Yes.
the comfort,
Yeah.
and how it's going to react on the tracker.
Yeah.
So of course they'll consider things like steering feel,
Yes.
steering size,
Yeah.
ease of access to your buttons, things like this. But
And the girth.
and the girth, yeah,
Yeah,
indeed, yeah. So I feel like they've always. It sounds biased coming from me, but I feel like they've really achieved that ultimate balance.
Yeah.
Because you can get cars like Lotus, for example,
Yeah.
and I'm not slandering Lotus, but they're ultimate track cars.
Yeah.
They're not the best road cars.
That's too kind of you.
They can be driven daily, but
Yeah.
you're going to be sweating.
Yeah.
You're going to be cursing.
Yeah.
At least with these kind of cars nowadays, and I'm sure you've noticed this with most Ferraris, a generation or 2 generations ago, maybe even 3 generations ago.
Yeah.
You can change the whole characteristics with the Manatino.
Mm.
Of course, your driving style comes into factor as well.
Yeah.
You can put it into automatic, and
Yeah.
it can very much be just a normal cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change it here. Yep. So to get a different view.
Sure. So if you ever want to get rid of that, you just press the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nicer view, right?
That's much more interesting. Yeah.
Why is this car as a press car in blue
In
instead
blue,
of
right. Yeah.
instead of red and
That's a
all
good
that?
question.
Yeah,
That is a good
yeah.
question. So obviously, if you notice with the Assetto Fiorano that was here last year,
Yep.
red has to be red, Rosso Corsa,
Yep.
because that's showing what Ferrari is fully capable of.
Yes.
This wants to show you the other side of the spectrum, where it's a
Ah.
bit more docile.
Yeah.
It's a slightly lower spec. It's an entry-level spec. You've
Yeah.
got leather instead of Alcantara. You've got aluminium instead of carbon fiber.
Yep.
So why not try dark blue instead of red?
Ah.
That's my only logical thinking with this spec.
I think this is my preferred material.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'll take Napa over Alcantara anytime.
Right. Cleaning wise, it's a lot easier with leather. Alcantara can be high maintenance.
We almost bought a Macan S
Right.
instead of the RS6,
Okay.
and
Two quite different cars.
I bought this for my wife.
Right.
So, and until the point I was like, there are 900 Macans in the market.
Right. Only 900 is actually less than I thought. More than
Not
I thought.
available
Sorry,
on
less than-
car list. Just on car list alone, there are 900 of them listed there.
So
Then
that's saying something.
Yeah. Then my wife was like, okay, let's get the rarer one.
Well, I mean, you got a V8 versus a 6-cylinder, is it?
Yeah, but again, it's for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the end, we're glad we got that. Yeah. So we don't have any exhaust buttons and all that.
No,
right?
we don't.
So-
We don't.
Okay.
Well, I mean, once you get above 3,000 revs, then you will hear things a lot more clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the right day to
Yeah.
test the performance.
I see.
You can consider cars like the F8 or the
Yeah.
488 as analog,
Yeah.
conventional cars. Whereas this is the future, man. We're in the future.
And just now I understand why they made the start-stop button a touch-sensitive button.
Why is that?
Because this car, part of the important thing is that the hybrid capabilities. So when you start the car, it's not start, it's turn on. Right? So if it is the conventional red button, it may be too emotional an action without the corresponding response, because the car just turns on.
Right. I think
and
that's
then
a very good deduction.
You can whir off, Whereas this one, you just touch on. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. You're telling me something new, man. That's.
I think that's the decision-making process, right? Because most of the time, as a car reviewer, we've driven so many cars, right? We always try to use our knowledge of what it has, or what we have learned over the years,
of course, and
to try and guess why certain decisions were made back in, be it Modena or Stuttgart, or Ingolstadt. Try and understand the engineer, and once it makes sense, so we try and explain it. I guess that's what it is.
I do feel to some point, brands will of course look at other brands.
Yeah.
And this is how you achieve innovation as well, right? You achieve innovation together.
Yeah.
Everyone feeds off each other.
Yeah. Ferrari is very, very daring in doing this, in going with this. And I think somehow when I look at all these things, right, I kind of felt it's not like they had a new chief engineer from some other companies who came in here and said that I want to change everything because I have a new solution or a better solution for everything. Somehow I felt this whole thing is from top down within the company, with a brief given to them. We want everything to be different. We don't care. It has to be different.
Right.
Yeah, to herald in new things.
Right.
And I think Ferrari is a company that dares to make mistakes, if there ever was, right? And it's, you just can't find another car company that dares to just ditch everything and just do this.
There are still evident traits of a Ferrari, though. There's still very evident traits of a Ferrari.
Crazy daring.
Get a chance to try this.
This is... Oh my god. Thank you, Ferrari, because just 2 days ago, the Taycan made me felt there's no chance of ICE cars catching up. I think there is. Oh. And another thing, this car feels so easy to track. As in, it doesn't have that. Ferraris, a lot of the classic Ferrari trait of having a super light front end. Right? That makes it a little bit nervous to drive.
Sure.
This one is just perfect.
Yep.
It's so easy.
It's I mean, in the end, we still have to remember it's a four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So that is there to assist you, of course. But yeah, I mean, it's a Berlinetta car. My favorite engine mounting is mid-rear. Out of our range.
All right.
Because you just, in my opinion, I feel a lot more stable.
Yes.
You don't have the weight in the front, and you don't have a rear wheel only.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It's really nice.
Going anywhere,
yeah. And there are no drivetrains going to the front, right? There's no axles or whatever.
I suppose that's right.
Yeah. It's just an ECU for the engine to speak to the electric motors. And they both do their thing. Damn. And the fact that Ferrari was able to package everything in at 1.5 tons is just crazy. This is unbelievable. How?
It's a very, very light car.
Yes.
Incredibly light.
I love the front end response. Can I write a letter and request for a Genting run in this?
At some point we'll be able to fully experience it.
Oh, lovely. Damn. these turns. I like the steering that has zero play, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's just classic Ferrari stuff, I know. You know, it's not just this car, but damn.
This one has a lot more feedback compared to some of the other cars. From the outside, it sounds phenomenal. It's a very loud Ferrari.
Oh, I love it. So it's like proper LaFerrari tech in here.
To an extent. I mean, this came out
Yeah.
5 years later. 5 years after LaFerrari, 4 or 5 years after LaFerrari. So
Is it? I think more than that, right? More or less,
LaFerrari is
right?
what, 2014,
Okay.
2013.
Oh, I love the downshifts. Love the reaction of the car. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
My God,
it's a very confidence-inspiring
it's
car.
brilliant. Damn. Oh. I have to go
You
again.
gotta do it again. You gotta do it.
Ah, the lorries.
Get unlucky.
Anybody behind me? Yeah, I should stay at the roundabout, right? Just. We're gonna piss off some W one day. Wait, how is it possible? Just now we were behind a small lorry, and now there's a big ass one.
Bigger
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Bigger one.
yeah.
Sundavi's sending him out for shoulder speed.
Okay, the evil boys are here again.
Send the big
Send
one.
the lorries out.
Send the big one.
But damn, the way this car reacts, I really like that. You know?
I guess the nose.
Yeah, yeah. There's absolute zero anticipation for the park, whereby they compress the springs a little, then they turn. You know, there's absolutely none of that. It's as if it's connected with like steel suspension, just one stiff bar, and yet.
Yeah, we need more ideal roads.
But it's alright.
We'll make do.
Yeah. Life is made up of small moments of joy.
What is it? These are the
Little
lines.
moments of joy. I hope they captured that.
Yeah. Wastegates are very prominent.
You know those fanboys who spend 300,000 to buy a used Supra
Sure.
instead of a F430?
Yep.
They made the wrong decision.
Yeah. Certainly.
Right. These cars are just brilliant. Oh. Damn, man. This is one car that I really want to do Genting run in.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not every time I got behind the wheel of a very, very powerful car and I feel confident enough to say that I want to push it in Genting. But it's the steering feel of this car.
Right. It's the combination, right? It's a combination, and this is the package.
It gives me so much confidence because of the way it reacts and the way it communicates, that I'm very, very sure I can push or dare to push this car in a faster pace at a windy road. You know, it's just damn, it's nice.
Well, I mean, windy roads is the natural habitat, so that's probably where they spend most of the hours developing this car.
Yeah. But a lot of these type of cars, I'll be like, ooh, feels a bit scary. No.
Right.
Yeah, I choose not to. And, all right.
So neutral, down and up.
Okay.
Yep. And your handbrake is on the bottom left.
That's the sequence.
Yep. There you go.
Push or pull?
Pull. Yeah, it's already engaged.
Is it? There are no lights.
When it says hold, basically.
all right.
That's engaged, but then later on I will.
All right. Then just touch.
Yep. And then we'll go into park.
Oh.
Because that's like kind of a temporary hold.
Okay. It's a surprise. It's really a surprise. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the stereo. And to open the doors, is there a mechanical latch?
It definitely sounds like it.
No, I mean, if is there like a mechanical lever that I can pull?
Oh, like in an emergency?
Yeah, if there are. Maybe there is. Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, all cars. I believe
Yeah,
need to
we'll
be
find that one day. but there's one more thing. You guys need to ask those who own like modern Ferraris, 458s, 488s, and all that, right? These cars are now absolutely reliable. Yeah, I don't hear any of my friends who like really use their cars complain about any issues.
Right.
Yeah.
They've never called you. I need a pickup.
No.
Need you to
These
come
cars
pick me up.
these cars work. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how Ferrari's been for the past 4 or 5 generations.
Yeah. Definitely on my radar. One day. All right.
Excellent.
Thank you, Leon.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. So guys, go check this car out. Those of you who are interested, they have sold double digits of SF90 Stradale now, and customers are always welcome to come and experience the car, right? So if the customers come in, they'll be driving this car, right?
They'll be driving this exact car
All
with
right,
the salesperson. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do come and experience this because can I say I like this more than the F8?
You can say what you want. It's your channel. I'll leave our channel.
So I definitely love the driving experience more than the F8, but the F8 is also really good. I definitely prefer the F8 over the 488 as well. And this one is a surprise, all right? All this are things we all need to get used to, and maybe we will not get used to it, but this is Ferrari experimenting with new things, and they are a different car company. They don't have the responsibility to move millions of people around the world every day to go to work and all that. Their job and their responsibility in the industry is to push technology forward, not to move people around, right? And that's Ferrari. Yeah. Oh, let's get up. Oh, and do the Italian thing.
That's alright.
I still need to learn how to elegantly.
Elegance the keyword.
Elegance the keyword, to extract myself. I can't even say ingress and egress. I have to use extract. I need to use a better method to extract myself out of these kind of mid-engine supercars. And I'm surprised you say this is the largest by footprint, right? By length, by width. It's certainly extremely wide. It is extremely wide. But,
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And if quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Bye.